Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jansen. Today is November 7th, 2018. I have to keep this one short and sweet, so give me just a few minutes of your time because I want to go over something that I saw today. It's not a negative thing, but it's something that I noticed that a lot of people have been putting up, and if you pay attention to what's going around you, that eventually things kind of absorb in what's going on. A great friend of mine, and then I noticed a couple guys put this on there. They're always looking for their better half. They're always looking for a great relationship where people are not taking advantage of lying, cheating, stealing, stuff like that. And I tell everybody, you've got to take charge of your own personal life, whether it's relationships, whether it is in business. And one of the things I noticed they put on there, and they were very diligent about this, they put up on their Facebook page and social media, and they're not the only ones, that how come I can't find the great guy? How come I can't find Mr. Right? But every time I get around Mr. Stupidity, Mr. Moocher, Mr. Money, Mr. Cheater, and they put all this stuff up on there about all the different guys they date. And it caused me to think about it, that the reason why is because Mr. Right has been by you all the time. Mrs. Right has been by you all the time. And what I mean by that is this. So many people, they go after the bad guy. They go after the bad woman. They like the people that cause the trouble. They cause the problems that are, one, I guess, cell molecule short of a full deck. And they don't realize that they have let those people, the man or the woman, whoever it is, they have let them go to the wayside. If you're constantly going after and noticing there's a trend that you're going after the same people, it's because that's what you're choosing to do. Those are the people that you want to go towards. It doesn't matter how many times you say, I wish I can find Mr. Right. What you're trying to do is you're trying to make Mr. Right. You're not trying to find Mr. Right. You're trying to make Mr. Right. Because Mrs. Right and Mr. Right, or Miss Right, sorry, not Mrs., they've been by you the whole time, but they became flies on the wall. They're that person that keeps helping you out. They're the person that gives you a shoulder, gives you an ear, but you never give them a platform. They're that man or woman that are sitting there, they help you with everything, but you've already judged them because they're not what you want. But you go on there and you describe all the perfect person that you want, but then the person you want that you describe is literally that same friend in your life. The same people, and I notice because they're friends with each other, I wish I could find the right person. And no, you don't want to find that person. The reason why is because you've made a choice in your life that you want the bad boy, you want the bad girl. You've made a choice in your life to where you need somebody you can fix. You made a choice in a life that you feel that you're not good enough for some reason to go get somebody that's decent, kind, caring. You're so used to the everyday that you don't understand. You're creating the same effects. You're wanting something different, but you keep doing the same thing. You want a different outcome, but you keep going down the same path. You want a different person, but you keep going after the same type of person. And the only way you're going to find something better in your life, whether it's relationships or business or anything else, is change what you're doing and not expect anybody else to change. Because if you don't change what you're doing and expect a different outcome by doing the same thing, you'll always have the same outcome. So if you're looking for that Miss Right or Mr. Right in your life, then change the outcome of what you're doing. Change how you look at people. Quit going after the bad guy. Quit going after the bad girl. Quit going after the people that are, and you already know they're like this getting into it. Because why? Because they're the only people you're attracted to. The only people, yet you want to complain because you can't find the right person. Well, here's the fact of the matter. It's not their fault. It's yours. And as hard as that is to take in, once you realize that it's your fault, not a bad thing. It's like success and failure. You have to fail in order to succeed, right? So you got it with all the dirtbags. You got with all the crappy women, okay? So now, change what you do and don't go after the same ones you've been going after. Don't just go out there and say, but then go after the same ones. If you're meeting guys in a bar, don't meet guys in a bar. If you're meeting women at a church, don't meet women at a church. Change what you do. Don't expect them to change. Because if you get the same people, that means you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're not going to change your outcome. If you want things better in your life, you need to learn to adapt and change. If you keep wanting something different in your life, but you keep doing things the exact same way, hoping for a different outcome, you'll never get it. go down the same path every single day, there will never be a change, except the path will get a little worn out, a little. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and I take the one least traveled. Okay? Robert Frost. Think of that for a minute. Why does he say that? Why does he go on to that saying? Why does he say, you know, look, go take a different route. Change who you are. Change what you're doing. Change your outcome of your life. Don't expect other people to change for you. You have to change. You have to make your life better. If you do the same thing day in and day out and do it the exact same way, you're going to have the exact same outcome. So don't put on there, oh, I wish I could find Mr. Right. Mr. Right's been standing by you the whole time. The only difference is you don't see Mr. Right. Mr. Right's been standing right next to you the whole time, but you let them become a fly on the wall. Why? Because that's not what you want. That's not who you are. You keep going after the guys you want to change. All of us can say that about people in our lives. And then when we do change and we wonder how come people no longer, it's because we changed. That's the reason why we got away from our situations. And people can't get away from their situation. They do it every day. You just have to learn that if you get the same outcome by doing the same thing every day and want something different, well, the problem is you got the same outcome. You're doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. Repetition. You're so used to doing the same thing over and over again, you don't even realize you're doing it anymore. You have become the problem. So when you fix yourself and fix the stuff you're going through and become a better person for it every day, then you can change. Then you can meet the right people. Then if you quit going to bars and meeting guys, or quit going to church and meeting women, or keep going, you know, if you want a bar woman, then go to a bar. If you want somebody that's, you've got to change. Don't sit there and complain to people because you just want to complain, because that's all it is on social media. You know, I got a good friend of mine, a good buddy, every day. Oh, I want to make money. I need to make money. I need to make money. You know what he does every single day? We've offered him an opportunity to make money. No, what he wants is free money. He doesn't want to make money. He doesn't want to earn money. He wants somebody to give him freebies. What happens when you give a bear food every day? They rely upon the food. What happens if you go to the deer park and feed them bread and the geese bread and crackers all the time? They get no nutrients in their system. So eventually they're going to die. You know, you need to have a good outcome with a positive reinforcement of how you're doing it. So if you're going to go feed the deer and ducks, don't. Why? Because they're never going to learn to hunt for themselves. I have my buddies, and believe it or not, I love these guys. You know, these are my Marine Corps buddies. But I see it day in and day out. Oh, I want something for nothing every day. I need something for nothing. So I offer them a challenge. I offer them my business. I offer them go to college. I offer different things. Doesn't mean you have to either. But when I offer it to them, I make it very clear. Okay, what? I can help you, but you got to help yourself too. I'm not going to give you a fish. I'm going to teach you to fish. I may teach you to fish to where, okay, you can go eat a fish now. Great. Go eat that fish. But now, by the time I'm done with you, you're going to learn to fish. Why? Because I don't got time to waste on people giving away what we've done. You've earned what you can. Don't give it to other people. Teach them. You know what they say, those who can't teach. Well, guess what? That's kind of a false statement. Because I love to teach. I love to give people more than what they got. I love to be there for people. But you know what? If they're not there for themselves, how on earth can they ever learn? So the whole point of this saying, the whole point of why I'm going over all this, sorry, I'm getting my stuff ready for my business meeting, is this. If somebody wants something, they will actually find a way to get it, okay? If somebody really, they'll work hard to get it. If all they're going to do is waste your time, don't give anybody anything for free. Simple as that. Don't give anybody anything for free. Now, my teams and stuff like that, I have incentives. Okay. My daughter and stuff, I give incentives to. Okay, Gracie Ann, you want to do this and that? Okay. So, you earn this. And when you earn this every day, then we'll go do this, this, and this. Give them an incentive. But don't give it to them for free. Once you give somebody something for free, they become, like, ooh, it's mine, it's mine. I get to do this for free. And they'll never respect you. Do you want respect? Or do you want to give somebody something for free and you'll never get it back? It's kind of funny in the Marine Corps, there's only, we always have this saying that there's one thief in the military. Everybody else is trying to get their stuff back. Why? Somebody was nice enough to give somebody something for free in the military. Somebody wanted to help somebody out. And then you'll never hear from them again. And why don't we hear from them? There's what I'm looking for. Why don't we hear from them again? Because they got something for free. So, quit complaining if you're not willing to change. Okay? That's number one. Quit complaining if you're not willing to change. And when you put stuff online and you put stuff up there and you think, oh, well, guess what? You've already said this to everybody. So we're not telling you anything different that you can't already do for yourself. So quit thinking that you're the only person that has ever come across the guys and the girls that are nasty, that are bad, that don't give a damn. Quit being that person. All right, my name is Jeffrey Jansen. I care about each and every one of you. I've got to go in because I've got a trucking company that's depending on me to get in there right now. And I'm just looking at my last pages that I'm trying to find here. And remember this. I care about each and every one of you. Each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you makes a difference. I would not waste my time talking on this stuff because I work at the same time. Everybody's like, man, you got a lot. No, I don't. I do this because there's people out there, they need that extra advice. There's people out there that need that extra oomph in their life so they can go far, okay? They need to know they matter. They need to know they're important. But you want to know something? They don't have people telling them. So when you get out there, go tell people they're important. Quit expecting everybody else to do things for you if you are not willing to do it yourself. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. Each and every one of you is a blessing. Each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you makes a difference. And if I can find all my stuff, that'd be good. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love each one of you. Bye, guys.